my best. It sounds cliche, but tell me, would you wait for me? Baby, I'm a rolling stone. I got a lot of right in me.
Anyway, fantastic fucking song. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy again. I don't know, man. Life's good. Life's good when you put in the effort, energy, and give it the attention it needs to focus on every little aspect of your life. Really, like, I have this tattoo on my arm. It's like a good reminder. Can't really see it in the video, but like inside the tattoos, this is Atlas, right? The Greek titan that was casted with holding the weight of the world on his shoulder. And inside this is a globe, because that's like the weight of the world that you look at. And there's 4 pillars that I believe that are represented inside of there. I call them my 4 pillars, right? So in this tattoo, Atlas is represented by me, the responsibility that I take on my shoulders as an individual. And it's like, I guess, the weight of the world that I carry. So my responsibilities. So what I look at inside of life in general, I kind of didn't really coin this myself. I heard it from somebody else that I heard on the internet back in like 2017, but it's always a friendly reminder, like if you haven't heard this before. These 4 pillars represent my financial situation, like wealth, right? Definitely in my control. These are all responsibilities that I deem that are controllable aspects of life, especially if you're like, yeah, like you can control a lot of things. So it's wealth, personal health, wealth, personal relationships, and your happiness. So diving into this, I know these are probably like convoluted, being like, what? You can't really control it. Like, okay, relax. Maybe not. Maybe you're in the camp that's like, oh, hey, like that's actually really cool. So how I always broke it down, even when I was like 2017, 2016, fresh into college, maybe $100 to my name. Dude, there was always something dumb that I was spending money on, right? Like specifically for finances, or just I was really, really, really scrawny at one point in my life. Now I'm like more filled out, like becoming like a man build, right? It's like if you can control it, I looked at it as like I can control those 4 aspects of my life: how well I treat other people, the relationships I cultivate and develop with others. Obviously the golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated, as best as humanly possible. Right? At the end of the day, you're human, so it's like you don't got to be perfect. I thought to myself, I can handle those relationships, develop good relationships with other people, and be somebody that other people want to be around. Focus 1%. It could be like on health, improving your health in some way, shape, or form, right? For me back then, it was like eating a lot of food or more food so I could get on a little bit more muscle, or going to the gym 3-4 days a week, right? Building a consistent habit. If it's for you, it's like maybe it's just walking. Maybe walking is something that you just want to get more fit, whatever. Relationships, health, finances. Finance is the big one, right? I started with no knowledge in finance whatsoever. I learned when I was in school, in college. I didn't even know really what investing was or anything related to it. And I started investing just literally spare change that I had when I was a server and busboy at Topgolf back in 2016, 2017. So, you can start from very little and develop the habit. And I told myself, if you just do 1% better every single day in those 4 categories: health, wealth, personal relationships. The 4th category kind of takes care of itself, the happiness aspect, right? If you have good relationships with people, got money in the bank, and you look good and you feel good, it's kind of hard not to be happy. At least that's my hot take. So, gentle reminder to you, the viewer: focus on those 4 pillars in your life. Figure out how to get 1% better every day in something. Even if it's not 1%, right? If you average 1% over 365 days, that's a 365%. You're 365% better than you were the previous year. And then you can see that compounding over and over and over. Even if it's half the year, 270%, or whatever the number is, 185, still better than 0. So keep grinding, guys. Short little message that I have: 1% better each day. Focus on those 4 pillars. Peace.